Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Obviously this is all going to be in English, so please bear with me, those who don't understand. I would just like to say this is a really nice and enjoyable experience, seeing all the kids get up, read the Quran, singing, participants acting. I think it's really nice that we have such a creative flow here, and I really think this creativity has brought the community together. So what I'm going to talk about is something a bit different. It's going to be about the mosque. So I'm going to first of all start off with the hijrah. Now, when we look back at the hijrah of the Prophet ﷺ, it's the first hijrah that was ever taken from the Muslim Ummah. And they did this hijrah from Mecca. Now, if we think about it, in Mecca, they were barely surviving. The Muslims were oppressed, the Muslims were persecuted. They could barely pray in Jama'ah, they could barely do da'wah in their houses, so they were barely surviving in Mecca. Now, Allah commanded them, they had to do hijrah to Medina. Now, in Medina, this is where the Muslim Ummah thrived. This is where the Muslim Ummah really sprouted, like trees, like flowers, they really blossomed. And the first thing they did when they went to Medina is they established a brotherhood. They established a mosque, and this is my point. The mosque is not a place where we only pray in Jama'ah. It's a place of a community. It's a place where the children can go and they read the Quran, but that's where they find their best friends. It's where the teenagers go so that when they have so many troubles in the world, you know, when they have so many stresses in their exams, they can just put their head down in sajda in Allah's house, and they can find peace there. So that's what the mosque is. The mosque is a community place. It's Allah's home. It's where the Muslims grow. It's where the families grow. Now, if we split the Muslim community, or any community, we can split them into three parts. There's the men, there's the children, and then there's the women. So, if we think about it, the mosques here, this is a South Asian phenomenon I found. If some of you have noticed, I'm from the UK, and in my mosque, the mosque doors are open to the women, and they're open to the children, and they're open to the men. So they're open to three parts of the society. Now here what I found is, and it's really upsetting, is that the mosque doors are closed to the woman, and it's a really, really big problem. And here's why. The mosque doors are closed to the woman, and you can see there are so many problems in society here in our Bangladeshi community. And there are some things that we don't want to talk about. There are some things we don't want to talk about, we don't want to face. We only talk about it in our homes, and we only solve the problems in our, behind closed doors. But really we should solve these problems in the mosque, in the Muslim community. Now some of these problems could be such as, the young boys taking football celebrities as their idol. So, for example, you can see so many boys walking around with nameless haircut, but they disrespected their parents. You see so many boys walking around with their latest model phone, Samsung 4, 5, whatever it is, or the iPhone 6 that's going to be coming out soon, or whatever model it is. But they disrespect their parents. They miss their Fajr, they miss their Dhuhr, they miss the Asr, Maghrib, Isha. They don't pray their witr. Families are not, they don't care about tahajjud. They don't read Quran together. Because the mosque door is closed to the woman. The mosque, and there are so many other problems as well, like our Muslim girls, they have lost their confidence. They have lost their confidence as their identity as a Muslim woman. They take more care into their physical appearance for the outside people, for other people, rather than caring about their spiritual appearance in front of Allah. This is a really big problem, especially with our Muslim girls. In the teenage years, I'm saying this mostly because there are so many teenagers. Okay, I have 1 minute left. So many problems we face in our society, they can be open, they can be solved in the Muslim community. And the reason why I'm talking about the woman in the mosque is that the Muslim woman should be in the forefront of solving these problems, because the Muslim woman raise three parts of the society. They raise the children, who then turn into the men and the women. So the Muslim woman should be in the mosque, and the mosque doors should be open to the woman and the children, because the woman raise the whole society.